Welcome to Enlighten Study Point.
Hello everyone, welcome to Enlighten Study Point. আজি আমি ক্লাছ 9 জেনেৰেল সায়েন্সৰ চেপ্টাৰ 1 মেটাৰ্ছ ইন আৱাৰ সাৰাউণ্ডিং সেই চেপ্টাৰৰ কুৱেশ্যনছ আনিছোঁ পেজ নম্বৰ 369। ভিডিঅ'টো ষ্টাৰ্ট কৰাৰ আগতে মই সকলোকে ক'ব বিচাৰিছোঁ তুমি চেনেলটো ছাবস্ক্ৰাইব কৰিব। এইটো কোনো এক্সপ্লেনেশ্যন ভিডিঅ' নহয়, জাষ্ট কুৱেশ্যন এনচাৰ হয়। কুৱেশ্যন নম্বৰ 1 দি আছে, হুইচ অফ দ্য ফলোয়িং আৰ মেটাৰ? চেয়াৰ, এয়াৰ, লাভ, স্মেল, হেট, almonds, hot, cold, lemon, water, the smell of perfume. The answer কিনো? চেয়াৰ, এয়াৰ, almonds, lemon, water. তো এইবোৰ কি হয়? মেটাৰ হয়। The smell of perfume, smell is considered as a matter due to the presence of some volatile substance in air that occupy space and have mass. Question number 2 দি আছে, give reason for the following observation. The smell of hot sizzling food reaches you several meters away, but to get the smell from cold food, you have to go close. The answer, particles in the air, if flooded with higher temperature, acquires high kinetic energy, which aid them to move fast over a stretch. Hence, the smell of hot sizzling food reaches a person's even at a distance of several meters. 3 number is a diver is able to cut through water in a swimming pool. Which property of matter does this observation show? A diver can cut through water in a swimming pool. The property of matter observed are these show that the particles of matter have space between them. The intermolecular forces of attraction between liquid particles are not very strong. Hence, the diver's force is enough to overcome these forces. Number 4 di ase, what are the characteristics of the particles of matter? The number 1, particles of matter have space between them and the order of spacing is highest in gas. After that, liquid and solid have very less space between their particle. 2 number di ase, particles of matter are continuously moving in all the 3 states of matter. 3 number di ase, the particles of matter attract each other with strong forces, which help them to bind with each other. In solid particles, attraction is very high, whereas in liquid it is low, and in gaseous it is quite low. Next, question 1 di ase, the mass per unit volume of a substance is called density. Density equal to mass by volume. Arrange the following in order of increasing density: air, exhaust from chimney, honey, water, chalk, cotton, and iron. The answer কি বলো? Exhaust from chimneys, air, cotton, water, honey, chalk, and iron. Question number 2 দি আছে, tabulate the difference in the characteristics of matter. The characteristics solid, liquid, gas. Shape দি আছে, fixed shape, no fixed shape, no fixed shape. Volume to fixed volume, no fixed volume. Intermolecular force maximum, less than solid, very less. Intermolecular space, very less, more than solid, maximum. Rigidity, fluidity, rigid, can flow, not rigid, can flow, not rigid. Compressibility, negligible, comprehensible, high comprehensible. Table চাই ল'ব। B দি আছে, comment upon the following rigidity, comprehensibility, fluidity, filling a gas container, shape, kinetic energy, and density. Rigidity, it is defined as the tendency of matter to resist a change in shape. Compressibility, the ability of matter to reduce in volume when any type of external force is applied on it. Fluidity, tendency of particles to flow. This property can be seen in case of liquid and gaseous, which can also be known as fluid. filling a gas container. Gases neither have definite shape nor have definite volume. Gases take the shape of that container in which it get filled. Hence, by filling a gas container, it means the attainment of shape of the container by the gas. Shape. Shape corresponds to fixed volume and boundary. Only solid have a fixed shape. Kinetic energy. Particles which produce energy possess due to its continuous motion. Density. It is defined as the mass per unit volume. Question number 3. Give reason. A gas fills completely the vessel in which it is kept. There is a low force of attraction between gas particles. The particles in the filled vessel are free to move about. B. A gas exerts pressure on the wall of the container. Gaseous particles have the weakest attraction force. They are always moving in a haphazard manner. When a gas particle collides with the container wall, it exerts force and thus pressure on the wall. C. A wooden table should be called a solid. A wooden table is very rigid in nature, which means that it has a definite shape and its shape cannot be changed easily and has definite volume too. The shape is fixed due to strong intermolecular force, hence it attains all the properties of solid. Therefore, it is considered as a solid. D. We can easily move our hand in the air, but to do the same through a solid block of wood, we need a karate expert. Air particles have very less force of attraction between their particles, so they have large space in between them. But wood has very little space between the particles due to its high force of attraction. Therefore, wood is considered to be of rigid nature. Due to this reason, we can easily move our hand in air, but the same will not happen through a solid block of wood. For this, we need a karate expert. For this, liquids generally have a low density than solid, but you must have observed that ice float on water. Find out why. In general, the volume of a liquid is more than the volume of a solid because liquid particles are freer to move, resulting in more volume. Ice, on the other hand, has a maximum density of water at 4 degrees Celsius. Ice is lighter than water and has a lower density. As a result, it floats on water. The next, PSLA convert the following temperature to Celsius scale. The A দিয়া আছে 300 কেলভিন, B দিয়া আছে 573 কেলভিন। তো আমি গম পাওঁ যে 0 ডিগ্ৰী চেলচিয়াছ ইকুৱেল টু 273 কেলভিন। তো কি হ'ল, A দিয়া আছে 300 কেলভিন, তো 300 পৰা 273 মাইনাছ কৰিলোঁ, তো পাই গ'লোঁ 27 ডিগ্ৰী চেলচিয়াছ। B দিয়া আছে 573 কেলভিন, তো 573 পৰা 273 মাইনাছ কৰিলোঁ, পাই গ'লোঁ 300 ডিগ্ৰী চেলচিয়াছ। কুৱেশ্যন 2 দি আছে, what is the physical state of water at A দি আছে 250 ডিগ্ৰী চেলচিয়াছ, B দি আছে 100 ডিগ্ৰী চেলচিয়াছ। A, at 250 degree Celsius gaseous state since it beyond its boiling point. B di আছে 100 degree Celsius. It is at the transition state as the water is at its boiling point. Hence, it would be present in both liquid and gaseous state. Question number 3 di আছে, for any substance, why does the temperature remain constant during the change of state? It is due to the latent heat, as the heat supply to increase the temperature of the substance is used up to transform the state of matter of the substance. Hence, the temperature stay constant. Question number 4 is suggest a method to liquefy atmospheric gases. Atmospheric gases can be defined as the gases present in the atmosphere. It can be liquefied, that is converted into liquid by applying suitable conditions of applying pressure and by reducing their temperature. তো আজিৰ ভিডিঅ'ত এইটা কুৱেশ্যন আছিলে। নেক্সট ভিডিঅ'ত নেক্সট কুৱেশ্যনছবোৰ আনিম, ভিডিঅ'বোৰ চাই দিব। ভিডিঅ' চাই ভাল পাইছে যদি লাইক শ্বেয়াৰ আৰু ছাবস্ক্ৰাইব কৰিব ধন্যবাদ